Hello everyone, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we will be hauling scrap cars to Portland, Oregon. The load weighs in at 60,000 pounds and we are being paid just under $10,000. Today we will be using this brand new custom 2020 Kenworth W990. This was over $200,000 here, $10,000 paint job, really cool paint scheme on it. I really do like the blue with the white silver mix on it, quite a lot of chrome, and the back fenders and everything looks pretty cool. On the inside here you guys can see fully loaded with leather, and we actually have diamond blue stitching all over, which is pretty cool, and it was actually a very comfy bed since I slept here overnight. We are currently here at the pickup location here in Eugene, Oregon, and let's get backed up here to it and get going. I'm really excited to be back here in American Truck Simulator, and I've gotten quite a few requests to use more big sleeper trucks, and I really want to do more custom builds just like this one. I will have to say this truck is probably one of my top favorite ones we've used in quite a long time. I really do like the paint scheme. I'm usually kind of a basic kind of color person, but I will have to say this looks awesome. Look at that. That looks to be 60,000 pounds worth of scrap metal cars on it. Wow, that is a lot, and this truck should be able to handle. We do have, I would say, probably around 605 horsepower with a 7-speed Allison transmission, so we have a pretty powerful truck, and I don't think we'll have any problems. If you do enjoy today's ATS video, please drop a like here. It's much appreciated, and it lets me know you guys want to see more. And not sure what happened there. Looks like we hit just a little bit of scrap metal, or even kind of just drove over rock even. And wow, that was a first here for us. Hopefully we didn't damage the brand new truck. Now we do have a second trailer on this as well. Very tight one going up on the sidewalk, and we just barely made it. So we'll have to be pretty careful. But let's just kind of take a quick look. Whoa, that is one big load. It actually says long load. That sure is. I have to be careful here at all of these stoplights, and definitely we'll just have to kind of watch it and keep a good eye on traffic because we have to take some pretty wide turns. I hope everyone's been having a great Wednesday so far. Great midweek. It's been a good one here for me, and I hope everyone has been doing good. And I will have to say, sometimes the traffic in ATS just does not want to stop, does not even want to slow down when they see a big truck turning, and that car pretty much just kind of kept their speed up there. So we'll have to be a little bit more careful. Usually this doesn't happen, but it kind of looks like every time I turn today, we kind of run into something, which is pretty funny. Now a 7-speed Allison transmission with 605 horsepower from, I believe it was a Cummins, is a pretty good mixture here. Looks like we are good on diesel, just checking all of our temperatures, and everything really seems to be good here. And very surprised. I kind of thought we would be struggling right now going up this hill, but so far no problem. Wow, look at that. That is, I would say, probably almost a dozen or even close to 2 dozen cars just crushed together, and these will be going to the scrapyard, it looks like, or to get recycled and to be reused again. Looking at the iPad there, looks like it's going to be about a 2.5 hour drive, around 125, 130 miles. That's not a pretty long drive here for us, but we are actually more north in Oregon than we've actually ever been before, which is awesome. And looks like we are either coming up here on an accident or a construction zone, but I'm thinking this is an accident ahead of us here. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's this truck. This looks to be a UPS truck crashed there, so we'll have to kind of wait to see what happens. Alright, so we are just kind of sneaking by here in the breakdown lane, and definitely looks like a very oversized load for just a small day cab Peterbilt like that. But yep, it was a one vehicle crash. Looks like he just lost control there, backed up the entire highway, but luckily traffic is getting around there. Will definitely indicate, and we'll keep on going. Now, if you do have any cool ideas here for the ATS series, please let me know. I've been just trying to use so many cool trucks, trying to be more custom with paint schemes to the features I put on it, and I will have to say this truck is by far one of my top favorite trucks, and it looks awesome. Now, I am planning to get back into doing some more live streams, even on Twitch, so if you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go give me a follow over on Twitch. I really want to get going on streaming, both on YouTube and on Twitch, and I think I will actually live stream some American Truck Sim. I think that would be a pretty cool thing, but it looks like we do have to turn coming up, and there's this car here. Hopefully they let us go over, and we can't really turn. Looks to be construction, so it looks like we actually cannot go that way. Wow, looks like construction, just accidents, and the more I look at it, the more I see an accident. Oh yeah, that's an accident down there. Looks like some people's luck have run out today and have gotten into a few accidents. I hope everyone's been having a pretty good summer so far. Mine's been really good. I've really enjoyed it, hanging out with friends and doing projects around the house and lots of cool things here for the channel. And I do have quite a few things here in the works. I can't wait for the project that I've been working on to reveal it. It's coming very soon, maybe within the next few weeks. I just want it to be 100% perfect before I kind of showcase it here for us. But there we go. We'll be able to turn, and yes, it's this one right here. So we'll be able to turn around, which will be perfect. This isn't ideal taking a detour, but luckily this detour was in 4 or 5 hours. Imagine that you can't take your exit and the detour is 4 or 5 hours. Luckily this was maybe 10 minutes, which was great. And let's see if we could beat this light here. Usually trying to beat the lights probably isn't the best thing to do. And we made it, which is great. Wow, that is the first time I've actually seen a semi-truck for Walgreens. I've gotten so many cool new mods over the last few weeks that they just kind of keep getting better and better with what we see here along the roadway. And we'll take this turn here. Looks to be a pretty busy one, and hopefully there's no trucks coming. Perfect, because swinging wide is always a little tricky. But there we go, we'll gain some more momentum, and looks like we are back here on track. We'll do some more cinematic videos here for you guys. I really do like this as well. It's just so cool that we have this option here. So many cool camera views we could do. Looks like we are good mirror-wise there, and we'll merge on. Now, switching between camera views like that is always kind of a tricky thing for me as I am driving and trying to stay in the lane, but I will have to say some of them are pretty neat. I really do like this one over here. It looks like we will actually have to indicate you always have to move over a lane when those police officers are there. And then we are getting off here. So lots of traffic problems, it looks like, today. Now we should be able to drop this off today by the end of the day. I think they want it by 8 p.m., which is good. And we only have probably about an hour left. I've really been enjoying moving up here to Oregon and soon to be Washington. We are pretty much in the middle west of Oregon State so far, and I will have to say it's been pretty cool. I can't wait to go up to Washington, and then we'll be going across the coast to the East Coast. I really want to get Florida. I think that would be a pretty cool state to do some hauling in all of those Midwest ones, and I'm really trying to get that mod to work. Every time I've installed it, tried to play with it, it just crashes my game. So if anyone knows how to fix the going east mod, let me know. And if you guys have not already, I do recommend you go give me a follow over on Instagram. I am posting some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates about the channel over there, along with just daily posts, and I do use your feedback over there as well to make some videos. Now I will have to say, for 605 horsepower, I can't really even feel the load behind us, which is definitely good. That is 60,000 pounds. Looks like every other haul we are doing this month so far, even last month, have just been heavy, which is good because we get a higher pay rate, but it puts a lot of extra wear and tear on our truck. And look at that in front of us, there's actually a cattle hauler. I really want to haul some cattle soon. Maybe we might have to buy our own cattle trailer, or even we'll get a contract there. But we've been growing the trucking company. We have new truck drivers quite often now. And every time we buy a new truck, once I use it for a month or two, I give it to the next employee, and it just kind of keeps going like that. Now, I do want to continue to do more hauls here in Oregon, but I definitely want to kind of go back to Arizona and all of those states as well. Now, I have noticed my ATS get a little bit laggy at times, and hopefully I could kind of get those worked out. Now, a semi-truck, trying to pass a semi-truck is not always the best thing to do, so we have to really maintain our lane, and this truck's really getting on their brakes to turn there. Yeah, looks like we're just coming into Salem here, which is nice. It's always nice to drive on new roads, not always do the same routes from one town to the other. Wow, this paint scheme here, the blue kind of base with the kind of white silver, kind of light gray cabin looks amazing here. One of the best paint schemes, and it was kind of an edit of one of the store options, which was nice. I haven't really been using cruise control today. I've really just been just kind of maintaining speed here. But wow, right through Salem, there's a semi-truck trying to pass and nothing on that side here. Really don't want to be in this middle lane, but that lane's going to be turning. That is also one thing I've noticed here with ATS, that third lane just kind of keeps going off, and that's not something we really want to keep doing. And look, that driving by Salem looks like a pretty neat town. We'll definitely have to stop by, and this truck is flying. I'm doing 51 miles per hour in this Walmart truck. They just got to get to Walmart to drop off everything so quickly. That looks to be Walmart and Sam Clubs there, which is pretty cool. And looks like they're kind of a little bit slower ahead of us. And we just arrived here in Portland, but it looks like our drop-off is a little bit further away. It looks to be a little bit further, just trying to see, and I think we have to take this north here. These big cities like Portland, it seems, just are a bit tricky for us to navigate, but we're probably 20 minutes tops away from the drop-off. Now, I will have to say, having two trailers on the back is a little bit above my skill level for backing up, so I think we'll just kind of let someone there, or even just drop it off and let them kind of back it up there with their truck. And this truck here is a little bit of a longer frame as well. It's a little bit longer. It's a little bit harder to notice that, but it is a 4-lane highway. That's a pretty big one for us. I just want to get over as much as we can. But if you do have any cool truck ideas, please let me know. I do have a few Western Stars and a few Internationals lined up, and even maybe an old Ford or Mac once again. But definitely just kind of keeping the ATS series going here. You guys seem to really like it, which is awesome. Wow, we stand out on the road going here with this blue and white paint scheme. Really do like it a lot, and people must be trying to pass us, drive by, see what is that on the back. And those are all scrapped cars. Imagine that. All these at once were driving on the road, but now they're on the back of our semi crushed. That is pretty funny. And let's see, looks like they do want us to go over here, and it's always tricky, but yeah, we're here in the proper lane. But look at that bridge over there. Wow, that is one big bridge, and this is one big area. Looks like Portland. I'm not sure if it's the capital of Oregon, but it looks to be a pretty big town, or even a pretty big city. Oh yeah, we're getting very close here to the drop-off. Yeah, it looks to be probably right at the end of this bridge is going to be it. So we'll have to see, and we should be getting over soon. Oh yeah, we'll have to get over. And let's see, the GPS isn't really showing it, but we'll go this way. This kind of seems to be it. A little bit too fast here, really locking up the brakes almost, just so much speed. It just took the semi there for a moment or two, but wow, we have pretty much arrived here at the drop-off, and there's a Target semi in front of us there. We'll make this turn here for us, very wide one, a bit tight, but we were able to pull it off here. And there we go, big scrapyard over here to our left-hand side here. Wow, this is a big one. Have to make a pretty wide turn, and they actually want it right there as well. Wow, they don't want us to kind of back it in. And looks like we did clip something there, so I'm actually thinking it might actually be maybe one of the pieces on our bumpers that's just a little bit too low, and that is one tight squeeze. But it looks like it's gonna be close, but we made it. Wow, a look at that, guys, just barely threading the needle there, and we made it here. So it looks like they do have a few loads. Maybe we'll pick one of those up. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video here, getting to use this 2020 custom W990 to haul some scrap cars. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.